Hello YouTube and welcome back one and all to part 19 of our 30 band Royal Rumble extravaganza. We are virtuing very near the end, ladies and gentlemen. There's only about 12 more entrants to go. This 10, don't worry guys, I can't count. Speaking of counting, it's time to welcome entrant number 19 to the grand stage. So, if everybody's ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and activate. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Forest of Unicorns by the Rhapsody of Fire. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that might sound as if like it's a pretty short kind of like entry we've done here, but there is a very particular purpose why I wanted to revisit Rhapsody of Fire after a near 8-month-long break from these guys. It's because every now and then you have to remember that sort of that Legendary Tales is basically, well, as it does what it says on the tin. It's legendary tales of history brought to life, almost like the entire cycle of one noble warrior's life. And Forest of Unicorns is as close to a very, very old-fashioned sonnet as it's possible to get. Even to the way they were... What were they? Were they playing like ukuleles, and they were just playing pan pipes and flutes? I reckon they played everything must have been like woodwind instruments, because you don't get that kind of sound if you played anything particularly metallic. Now again, I could be completely wrong about that, but I think it says something about how it fits into sort of like Rhapsody sort of catalogue, if you will. If they wanted to replicate a very medieval sound and just weave it in perfectly into their narrative. And in this case, it tells about what else? A forest of unicorns that has been ravished by bloodshed. And just keep in mind the contrast between how upbeat the whole song was compared to how the lyrics run. Run, holy beloved horse, on this peaceful day, through these valleys kissed by light, where peace is so rare. So hardy trees, let me hear your words about those memories. Please tell me about our hold and epic battles they won. Beware of unholy fire, my guardian of the trees. Their flames can't burn the memory, the wisdom of the kings. The secret of this forest, the ride of unicorns, are treasures of these valleys where free... If you know what, if you wanted to take this and run with it, you could almost say it's industrialism. Literally bulldozing this forest and, in consequence, destroying this virtually a sacred land. I say that because of unholy fire, i.e. Because I think the idea of, like, just to describe what unholy fire is to maybe first describe what could be described as holy fire. Possibly like when Prometheus took fire from the gods and brought it to us humans. It was something sacred. It was something that no human was allowed to see. However, unholy is something that we've come up with ourselves and something we have created to destroy and use for its own ends. I.e., well, kind of like what I said, revolving around like industrialism, i.e. that, well, Bull will tear down lands and will make way for whatever comes next. In consequence, destroying these beautiful, beautiful beasts and burning down the memories, everything about this forest. Because I gotta tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, and I might just open up Pinterest for myself to take a look at like fantasy forests, just to give some kind of like idea of the sort of imagery that people can put up could come up with themselves. So exactly. That's so. If you just open up Pinterest right now and just take a look at, just typed in fantasy forest, you could just about see the kind of imagery that something like Rhapsody could evoke, as well as what it would mean if unholy fire so much as touched a single leaf or a single blade of grass. It's something to behold, ladies and gentlemen. I can't quite get past that. I don't think anybody could really, and it's probably just one of the greatest skills of a poet, let alone because. Well, poets, I say poets, but Rhapsody are kind of like poets in a very strange way, in how they can conjure up stories out of pure fantasy, out of pure nothing, to create something beautiful, something to be cherished, something to be protected, something to be held close. So, you know what? It's nice to just take a bit of time out to just relax and, you know what, smell the roses. And what a time to get back into Rhapsody, eh? Now that we've had this time to just, when all things are said and done, just to pause for a moment and smell the roses and then continue on our way. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Forest of Unicorns by Rhapsody of Fire. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to see you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care, Bye bye for now.